Hello, welcome to another episode of Health Shift, where we give you healthy recipes that are easy to make, accessible and affordable. I'm your host, Vicky Wambura, and I am joined by Sally at Sally's Kitchen.
Hello, girl. Welcome back, Vicky.
Thank you so much.
Good to have you again.
Oh, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I have enjoyed every time we have been here.
It's a pleasure.
And today is looking awesome again.
It's all green in here.
It's all green.
I love when I see green stuff going in the kitchen. Yeah,
yes.
It excites me.
Yeah, so we're very excited.
Yeah.
Please do tell me, what's the background of what we're making today?
Wow, this basically greens that are very good for your health. I was introduced to them by my sister. She has a family of 3 children and a husband. And she makes this for her children. It helps them with digestion. It helps them with warding off colds and diseases.
Okay.
And it's just generally good for their health because they are greens. The children love it because it's very soft and very tasty.
Okay.
Yeah, so they really enjoy taking it.
I really like
Even
this.
for the young ones that are very young.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You know, when I was growing up, and I always used to think all these traditional vegetables are very bitter and didn't really like them. But, you know, so it's very surprising to know that the young ones are liking it.
Yes, that's why we are calling it a health shift. People are going. We are going back to the original vegetables that we used to take that we had gotten off, and now we realize that this is very important for us and for our health. So we are shifting back to the things that were very nutritious that we had left to.
Fantastic. Yeah, I really like this shift of going back to the healthy stuff.
Yeah.
So, loving it. Please do take us. What do we have in front of us today?
Yes, with my pleasure.
Yes.
So today we'll be having a variety of assorted vegetables, but the main vegetable here will be okra. Now these are the main okra that most people know. But most Kenyans don't know these ones. So most Kenyans and East Africans use the okra leaves. But this is the main okra that we've cut into pieces.
Okay. I didn't know that there were okra leaves. I know okra like this.
Yeah, most people, even in Asian countries, they mostly know this one.
Yes.
Yeah, so, but there are okra leaves. This is more common in Africa.
Okay.
Maybe not in West Africa. West Africans know this other type.
Yes.
But in East Africa, in Kenya and in East Africa, we are mostly used to this, taking this, especially in the west side of Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah, and so they've used this, or from the word go, from the ancient days, they've been using the okra leaves.
Nice.
So of late, I've discovered that you can actually use both of them. So for me, I mix the two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And then we have some.
Then we do have here pumpkin leaves.
Yes.
Pumpkin leaves also are very good. They contain a lot of vitamins and nutrients. And these ones, again, they're filled with so much fiber. Other than that, we'll also use this. It's called nderema. I don't know the English name or the scientific name, but it is actually called nderema. Very nutritious and very soft. Children love it, even adults. I take it as a soup. Once I've mixed all these, I take it as a soup. It's very, very, very nutritious.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And all of this.
Yeah.
You can get it in our local market.
You can get in our local markets. Yeah.
Wow, I'm amazed. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else that you got?
Yeah, and then today we'll be using spring onions too.
Nice.
It just adds flavor to the vegetables.
Yes.
Yeah, you can use the purple vegetables, the red the red onions, but this contains lots of flavor. As much as you can use,
Again, I'm really liking this because I feel like
the spring onions
back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Nice.
When we were growing up, we used to use these onions. I don't know why we stopped using them, but they are quite affordable and full of flavor for your vegetables.
Nice.
Yeah. And so we'll also be using this, which is a spice. This is Royco cubes. It's an option for you to use it, but if you want more flavor to your soup or your vegetables, then you can add the Royco cubes. For these vegetables, I prefer using the beef cubes.
Okay.
The green ones are the Nor chicken cubes, but the red ones are the beef cubes. So for me, I prefer using the red ones, the beef cubes.
Fantastic.
Other than that, there's the baking soda. The baking soda is actually an alkaline. So this, what it will do, we'll add it to some water while we start boiling the vegetables. And then what it does is that it
balances.
It balances and maintains the chlorophyll, the substance called chlorophyll that helps the vegetables to maintain the green color. So it maintains the green color. The chlorophyll is left there to stay. So your vegetable will be green at the end of the day. You'll not lose the green that is very important for you.
Fantastic. That's a nice trick to actually know to add some bicarbonate.
Yeah, and it also softens the vegetables because these can tend to be very tough, tough or rough or So just to soften it a bit, make it tender, a bit tender, then we can use the baking soda, just a little bit of it.
Fantastic.
Yeah. To start us off, I think for those who do not know how to prepare these vegetables, we had already prepared this in advance, but I'll just show you how when you get them from the market, you can prepare them.
Okay.
So with the pumpkin leaves, you will get them from the market as they are. If you have a garden, a kitchen garden, then you can always use that. So you just remove this roughage. After removing this, then the lines that you see here that looks like veins, then you hold from the top, and then you also remove that.
Oh, this is interesting. I would have naturally cut off the stalk.
There are nutrients in the stalk.
Okay.
Yeah. And then for the okra leaves, again, I'll just show you how to remove. We had already removed this. Yeah, plucked that from the stems.
Okay, so here and then you throw away the stems.
Yeah, we throw it because it's too hard. Yeah, you can't use it. Okay. So we just remove the leaves from the stem, slowly by slowly. Yeah, then at the end you don't have to remove it because this is now a bit soft. Then you just cut it off like that. So this is how the spring onions are. Then we cut them. We chop them into pieces.
So do you chop until the top of the spring onions?
Yes.
Okay.
Even this, so all of this full of flavor.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. Yeah. So that's it. So I think we are set with our ingredients. We can start off. Yeah. So we'll just cut the pumpkin leaves. So we just continue with the second batch of the pumpkin leaves.
And all of this, how many people is this going to
Wow, this can serve. Depending. If you are West African, I think they'll finish them very fast. Yeah. They'll need more. But if you are Kenyan, the portions are a bit less. Yeah. West African loves this.
Don't like vegetables.
But Kenyans from the West, the Luya community, leave this to them. Leave this to them. They love it so much. Yeah, we are done with the pumpkin leaves. Now we go to the nderema. Most people don't know them. They assume that they are just weeds growing, but they are climbers.
You know what I like about here is that all our vegetables are like weeds or something of the sort. They just grow wild, but yet full of nutrition.
Exactly, yeah. I think at some point, when you come to Nairobi, you don't have access to these vegetables.
Yes.
So you switch to the kale that is so common in Nairobi and in the urban areas. You switch to the spinach. Yes. You start taking broccoli and the cauliflowers.
But they are good.
They are good, but this is more affordable and equally nutritious.
But I'm liking as you're saying that now you can find them in Nairobi, in the big cities.
Yeah.
That then coming back, so we are shifting back to what our parents used to take.
Exactly. I think they say with traditional vegetables that they also have medicinal properties. Because I remember growing up, we used to take these traditional vegetables, and it was very hard for us to get sick. I think because we lived in the tropical areas, the only disease that we could say we suffered from was malaria.
Okay.
But then our bodies adjusted to it. Now we don't get malaria as adults because I think we developed immunity. Yeah. Wow. But things like colds and all those things.
You didn't have that.
We never had them.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think we are done. We are done with the cutting, the chopping process. So we'll just go to the cooking process.
Okay.
We are going to kind of boil them or steam them.
Yes.
Yeah, some people prefer boiling them for as long as 40 minutes, but I prefer boiling them or steaming them for about 10 to 20 minutes.
Yes,
yeah,
because we're going to refry them.
We are going to refry
anyway,
them again.
so,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, exactly. I had to pre-boil some water
Okay.
to fasten the process. So just a little water, not so much. I think I'll do a cup of water.
Okay. Okay, so just a little steaming.
Yeah, just a little steaming. Then I'll turn it on.
Okay.
Then start adding the vegetables to the whole thing. No, before I add the vegetables, we talked about bicarbonate of soda.
Yes.
So just a teaspoon. Just a teaspoon will be enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that, and then we'll now go into adding our vegetables.
Okay. Is there any order of which vegetable to start with?
No,
Okay.
nada. And this can serve
a
whole family, a family of 7
Are
or
you
8.
serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a lot of vegetables.
That's like, are we going to all eat this?
Then we add our Mrenda, the main ingredient, the one that gives it the sliminess.
Okra leaves.
Yeah, the okra leaves, yeah.
Mrenda.
Yeah.
I'm so fascinated. This is so amazing.
As I mentioned, these ones you don't have to cut.
Yes.
They'll just blend in.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's it for now. As you boil it, you'll notice that it's shrinking. And then somehow the pumpkin leaves absorb so much water, and so the water tends to reduce and it starts sticking to the pot. So you have to add more water so that you can get more soup out of it. So I'm just going to add like two more cups of water.
So at the end, do you want to have water remaining or just the water?
Water will not remain. It will all blend with the vegetables because it's now slimy.
Yes.
Because of the nderema.
Okay.
Yeah, the vine spinach, and the what do you call them?
The okra.
And the okra.
Yeah. So it will just become like this slime, but not any water.
It's just like soup. It's all blended in.
Okay.
Yeah. So as I mentioned before, keep stirring it like this.
Wow.
And the soup becomes very smooth and easy to consume even by 2-year-olds, even 1-year-olds.
Wow.
Yeah. Even children that are being weaned can take this.
I cannot wait for this. So what do we have this with? Can we have it with some ugali? I would think that would be the best.
If you have Western influence, like you can take it with some rice or potatoes. Yeah. But people from Western Kenya, the Luos and the Luyas, prefer taking it with the ugali, the original ugali. That is from the posho mill, not that you get from the supermarket.
Oh.
So we keep doing this. And this also ensures that it doesn't stick to the pot, yeah?
Pot, okay.
Yeah.
Because of that sliminess.
Yeah, because of this sliminess, yeah.
So is there a way that you can tell just by looking that it's now ready? Is it when the sliminess comes together, then you feel it's ready?
If you're a professional. If you're
Traditional,
not a professional,
professional.
Just use the timing. Just use the timing.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So I'll use another pan for that. As you may notice that it shrunk. I think you've noticed that it kind of shrunk. So with this, we begin the frying process. As I mentioned before, we'll be using the spring onions. That is good for flavor.
So now we can just go ahead and fry it like.
Yeah, we can go ahead and fry it. Because we are using the olive oil, we don't have to first heat up the oil. So
okay.
Yeah. So I'll just add some olive oil. because this is more healthy.
Yes.
But if you can't afford this, then you can always use any other salad oils.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, your
But you just use a little. So we're going to fry it for some time. Not for a very long time, until the white ones start turning a little bit brown or translucent.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just going to add a little bit of more. Yeah, some people use tomatoes, but that's not compulsory.
Okay.
Yeah, I prefer mine without tomatoes. I prefer most of my vegetables, especially when they have steamed vegetables, I prefer them without tomatoes.
Okay.
So, yeah. But if you want, you can use the tomatoes. Yeah.
But
tomato.
I'm assuming if you were going to use tomatoes, maybe it's best to blend them or something. Or
Yeah, if you have a blender, but you know most households again don't have blenders, so you just there's a way you can
grate them.
You can grate tomatoes.
Yes.
I don't see that in African society, especially in Western
I'm just
Kenya.
trying to make them smaller.
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
Blanch them and then like.
Blanch, okay.
I am asking.
Yeah, maybe in the urban areas, in Nairobi households. But there, the traditional way is they just steam them slowly and they become soft. Okay. Especially if you're frying them with salt, they become equally soft.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that the bicarbonates that you put in there, you wouldn't get to taste it now.
You don't get to taste it because it was just it was just a teaspoon.
Okay.
And the vegetable is so much, so it's all absorbed into it. And as you can see, the chlorophyll is maintained.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still green.
Yes.
Because if you don't do that with the baking soda, then it will turn brown.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to maintain the chlorophyll because the vitamins are in there.
Yes.
And the minerals, and the folate, is all in there. Yeah, this is now ready. The onions are now ready. They're a bit translucent. They're not brown. Don't let them brown. Yeah, so we'll just add the steamed vegetables to it again. So it's all in there, looking good. Again, you want to do this. You want to keep stirring it.
Stirring is the trick.
Stirring is the trick to this vegetable. Stirring is the trick.
What I wondered is we had the okra, the lady's fingers in there, and I just thought maybe the texture would be different from the leaves. So, but this just kind of, it
all blends in. Okay. Again, as I mentioned, the bicarbonate also helps with tenderizing the tougher vegetables like the pumpkin leaves and the lady's fingers, the okra. Yeah, and then I'll add some salt. Sorry, I forgot to mention, while it's still steamed, you can add some salt and just take it as soup.
As soup. That's a stage.
That's the healthier stage. Okay. Or you can take it as soup as your dinner. Okay. If you don't want to have it with ugali or any time of the day, or even early in the morning.
Oh wow!
Yeah, for your breakfast.
Really good, yes.
Yeah. But then, if you want it more flavorful, then you add your salt and a little bit of some spices. You fry it.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you're going to have some beef cubes. As I mentioned before, this is just for flavor. It's an option. You can use it or no. You cannot use it. But if you really want to enjoy your meal, especially with people who are foodie, then you can.
I'm a foodie.
You're a foodie. Join the club.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we'll add some of these. So you squeeze them so that it turns into powder form.
Okay.
Then you just add. Oh, it looks good. It's even started turning. The color started changing.
Oh, wow.
What I was talking about. The more you cook it, and you stir it.
Yes.
There's just a difference. Yeah.
Wow.
So if you're close, you can see. But even the color started changing. The texture has really changed. It looks awesome. And that will be it. You let it steam for another 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
And that's it for our vegetable. They are ready to serve.
I am amazed. It's so nice and creamy.
Yeah, you can have it with pumpkin or something else.
Would you look at that? Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, enjoy.
Sally.
Bon appétit.
Merci beaucoup. But it looks so good. I'm absolutely loving this.
Thank you.
Green.
Thank you.
I think you said the bicarbonate of soda really
Maintain the chlorophyll.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
the green. Yeah.
Okay, guys, if you don't like slime, this is it. This is it. This is so good.
Yeah.
And I can really tell, like, yes, I could take this as a soup. Look at that, how slimy that is. I want you to know, because you said that the slime is good for me.
Yeah. Let me just turn this off first. Sorry.
I want to learn why that is. I think I've just seen it very traditionally that you know, they eat it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the taste.
Yeah.
I like kind of how it just kind of flows.
Yeah.
I guess it's good for as fiber.
It's very good fiber.
But maybe you
for
can take us through the benefits of this fantastic vegetable as I just indulge.
Because I take it routinely, again, it's one of the things that helps with my digestion. I think I've mentioned before that I used to have issues with constipation. But then by changing my diet, this has really helped. And this is one of the things that I do because it really vamps up
I really had
my
constipation
digestion.
issues when I was younger. So I think sometimes maybe, especially when you're, you know, young girls growing and just changing hormones and stuff. So this is really good.
True. Yeah.
For them, right?
Yeah. So the health benefits are, again, it's a variety of vegetables, green vegetables, loaded with vitamins. Vitamins A, vitamin C, folate is there. There are minerals, loads of minerals that are contained in that. And then it's very good for gut health too.
Okay.
It's good for your colon because it goes and lines the colon, the sides of the colon, if you know what I mean. It lines it up so that even when you're digesting, it easily comes out.
Kind of flows out.
It easily flows out. So it helps with that.
Okay.
The other thing that it helps with is that this helps with the department of playing reggae, you know. Especially for women. It's very good.
So?
Yeah, it lubricates the sound system so that reggae just becomes very
Put that.
interesting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, different.
Okay.
Yeah, I can testify of that, especially because I have a sister-in-law who is Ugandan. She tells us that this okra is very good when it comes to reggae.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the okra leaves and the okra lady's fingers together because of the slime.
Yeah, because of the slime. And so it lubricates the sound system. Yeah.
And then the other vegetable we have here is the pumpkin leaves.
Pumpkin leaves and then the nderema. Yeah.
Well,
the vine spinach.
Vine spinach. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So again, with the yeast infection or UTIs, again, those are reduced. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because the place is
well lubricated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Sally, we're so grateful. Everyone, I hope that you get to try this at home or to order it from Sally's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's fantastic. You can have it as a soup and you can have it with
an accompaniment.
Yes.
Yeah, as a meal for the whole family.
I hope you enjoyed Health Shift today and see you again.
You're welcome. Thank you for staying tuned.